It's been like a year or more since predictions about arrival of 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro have started to appear. This is a great opportunity to create a little retrospective of previous MacBook Pro models and to analyze some crucial changes that follow these releases. By the way, I hope you don't find my accent difficult, especially since some of you told me that I sound like a Russian bad guy. Anyway, what's your favorite MacBook ever? Please answer in the comment section. Now the intro and let's go. Hi guys and welcome to Digital Marketing Channel. My name is Marco and this is your weekly fix of Apple news, leaks, rumors and opinions. If you want to be up to date with latest and future Apple products, subscribe now, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable notifications so you don't miss the next video. It was January 10, 2006 when Steve Jobs took the stage and with one more thing brought back the Mac name to Apple laptop.
That we are calling the MacBook Pro.
It was the birth of the MacBook Pro, the first of its kind that was powered by Intel Core Duo CPU, well disguised into similar shell of its predecessor, PowerBook G4, but up to 4 to 5 times faster. This 15-inch notebook with backlit keyboard and ambient sensor was one of the stamps of the big transition, a departure from PowerPC architecture. It came with Radeon GPU and 512 MB of RAM. The original MacBook Pro showcased first ever EyeSight camera on Apple laptop as well as MagSafe charger, which was a laptop safety feature that could prevent possible accidental damages. Until it was discounted, this model has received a couple of revisions, including the reinforcement in April same year in a form of 17-inch model with faster CPU, more RAM and graphics memory. Probably the most important refinement of this generation was the jump of complete lineup from 32-bit to 64-bit architecture, as well as NVIDIA GeForce 8600 GT variation and LED backlit displays, which took place between 2006 and 2008. The second generation was revealed in October 2008. It introduced new glass multi-touch trackpad that was clickable without buttons. This MacBook Pro also included faster Core 2 Duo chips with possible RAM upgrades up to 8 gigs, and it was all packed within a revolutionary aluminum precision unibody enclosure. This version was also special for its use of dual NVIDIA graphic cards, GeForce M9400 for power efficient use and M9600 GT for more demanding. And while battery was removable on a 15-inch version, with 17-inch model, which was released just a few months after, on January 2009, Apple took different direction, making it non-replaceable. To be fair, this version did showcase bigger battery capacity with up to 8 hours of use, and adaptive charging technology, which relied on computer chip to optimize charge and to extend overall battery life. MacBook Pro variations of the second generation were produced all the way till June 2012, featuring Intel i5 and i7 processors, Thunderbolt port, new graphics cards from NVIDIA and AMD, and the inclusion of 13-inch MacBook as a part of Pro lineup. The MacBook Pro of third generation was announced on Apple's WWDC in June 2012, featuring groundbreaking Retina display in its 15.4-inch screen with 2880 and 1800 pixels resolution. It set up the new standard in the industry. This model has also welcomed second generation MagSafe charger, HDMI and Thunderbolt 2 ports, as well as obviously better Intel CPUs, new NVIDIA graphics and support up to 16 gigs of RAM in its 0.71-inch thick case. Later editions did turn to Radeon graphics cards and showcase Force Touch trackpad. This generation of MacBook Pro completely excluded optical drive and put an end on 17-inch MacBook Pro. Nevertheless, this lineup of Apple's professional laptops is often represented as its golden era or a golden age. The fourth generation of MacBook Pro has once again arrived in thinner and smaller case, while adding up to 2 times bigger trackpad, fingerprint sensor, the touch bar, and controversial new butterfly switch keyboard, which was initially introduced on 12-inch MacBook 1 year before. Beside completely killing MagSafe charger and any I/O which was replaced by Thunderbolt 3 ports, with the flexibility of the touch bar, Apple also eliminated function keys. In the first 2 years, Apple has, in a form of alternative, kept 13-inch model without the touch bar with all traditional function keys. Afterwards, these models were discounted. In 2019, 15-inch model was replaced by 16-inch version, which ditched butterfly keyboard for new scissor switch mechanism and gave us back physical escape key. This was the mark of the 5th generation, which was followed by 13-inch MacBook Pro models. Both of these generations have relied on Intel processors and Radeon graphics, all until the end of 2020 when Apple finally showcased its MacBooks with its in-house ARM-based silicon. It would be awesome if you can slap that subscribe button, thumbs up, and turn on the bell so you don't miss notifications. Thank you. While still keeping the same chassis, the 6th generation of MacBook Pro gave us only 13-inch variants. It is powered by the first ever Apple Silicon on MacBook, the M1 chip with 8 CPU cores and 8 graphic cores, all system on a chip. This release has also introduced us to unified memory, which is equally integrated into Apple Silicon as well. In 2021, we are finally expecting its redesign in the form of 16-inch and 14-inch model. We are hoping to see some thinner designs, liquid retina display with possibly round edges, and mini LED technology. Recent leaks have suggested the removal of the touch bar, reintroduction of a new MagSafe charger, and potentially return of some previously removed I/Os. We can assume that Apple will introduce these models in June or few months afterwards. What do you think? That's all. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to check some really exciting CyberGhost VPN and Bluehost web hosting offers in the description. Same goes for some awesome discounts of Apple products and accessories, again accessible in the description. You can always check out Digital Marketing's page on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You can also support this channel on Patreon or by simply visiting my website. Again, you know where the links are. Thank you so much for watching Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.